I bet you what am I going to do next? How about the snap feature? I have that selected, I press the backspace. It snaps it over there. Remember? Backspace, snap. All the same. All the same. And of course, copying. How do I copy? Well, I can shift or control, drag, press the right mouse button while I have the left mouse button held down, and I just copied it. I can also put the cursor here and do the control backspace. Snaps it there and copies it. Same with the control left clicking with a drag and a right click, and I just copy that down, that data down there. Very, very simple. Once you get the hang of it, you start seeing that. I mean, the shift control left drag feature, you can move anything anywhere and copy it with a right click. Too simple. Very simple. And to delete, of course, you select it and press the delete button. Select it. Select it. Delete. Of course, your undo features work the same here. Very simple. Now, what about editing as far as changing this data? Well, if I select it there by putting the cursor to the right of it, I can use this data fader. See, it changes it. I can go up here and use these little plus or minus increments. I can left click in there and get a menu, select that. I can also go up here and right click in the display mode, and a menu comes up and I can draw some volumes, changes. That's how you draw them in there. Very simple. And when you're in the display mode, draw mode, I mean, to get out of it, you can either click this and then you're totally out of display mode, or you can press the escape button. If you press the escape button, you're out of the pencil mode. Pretty simple to understand. Now, let's draw in some other stuff here. How about a pan? A couple pans. And how about a pitch change or bend? Now look, we have all this data, and it's different because different colors. Now watch the window here. If you want to know what color this represents, what data does purple represent, just put the cursor to the right of it and it will tell you. See? When it's right, you can change it right there. Now here you have the filter button, and the filter filters out the last selection. This is showing the last selection I had the last time I had the filter opened and selected one, and it's the pitch bend. Now if I want to see just the pan, I click that and I show just the pans. I mean, this is pretty straightforward and easy to understand. Volume changes right there. And you can change all of them. Now when you do this, I marked them, and if I bring them all down, it makes them all the same value. See that? Control. We're getting you familiar with the MIDI workstation, and I think that about does it. Very, very easy to move around and edit your MIDI data inside the MIDI workstation. Very, very simple. We went over a bunch of stuff, and you know, now that you have a good grasp of it, and you know some of the terminology and stuff, you can dig a little into the manual, and there might be some stuff I didn't cover, but this should get you up and running fast in the Midi workstation so that you can edit your material.